Beep! What is up, guys? My name is Sam World, and I make music production and sound design videos here on YouTube. Now, over the past few videos we've released, we've started a new series where we're doing a start to finish for melodic house. And my influences for this obviously are going to be more like Lane 8, Polar Inc. Huge influence. I really like his stuff. Simple but very catchy. So we're going to be kind of going based on that. Now, so far we've created essentially an intro into a rough draft of the drop. And hopefully we can move the track a little bit forward. Today, my goal is going to be to just fine-tune a couple of little things in the track and then move straight to the drop. We can always come back to the beginning of the song later on once we have a full out, more established track, so we can bring in some of those elements into the intro as well. With that being said, guys, if you want to support the channel, make sure to head over to evilsounds.com. I am using the Explorations Volume 2 sound set and sample pack for this. Again, I'll supplement if I need to with other packs, of course, but this is going to be the main pack I'm going to try to stick with. With that being said, let's get straight into this. So, in the last episode, we essentially created the intro, which is going to sound like this. Now, I have modified it a little bit. Essentially, what I did is I made the decay be a little bit more lower, and from there, maybe a little bit more warmer. What that means is that we're not allowing a lot of the highs out, so that the track has more of a chill vibe rather than letting the lead sustain out all the way as we had before. So this is what it's going to sound like, and then we'll mess with it a little bit and get straight to adding stuff to the drop like Earcandy and keeping it interesting. Okay, so you can kind of see me here playing with this decay. So this is what I was talking about. Okay, so let's get started with this. So we're going to leave the intro as sorts for now, like this, and now it's just about making this drop. So we do have to work with drums, Earcandy elements for this section of the song, obviously. But the idea here is that the melody is going to pretty much maintain the same, as this is how these songs usually work, and everything around it changes, as well as some automations on the lead. So let's get started with that. Okay, the other thing too is this noise. I feel like might be a little too loud and lasting a little too long. We don't really need it to be that present in this track, so we're gonna maybe lower it down a bit. Let's keep it clean. Okay, so I think the first thing I'm gonna do is add an accentuation to my claps. This is just gonna be for more Earcandy stuff, but for this I probably want to go with a perk and something that's not gonna be too much. See, we can add a little bit of reverb to this, maybe give it like a different tonal vibe, maybe with the Pro R from Fab Filter, just because I noticed that my reverb inside of Ableton just lacks like some of the presets for some reason. So we can maybe try something large, maybe not too bright. Again, we can always play with it, maybe a large chamber. Maybe cue that high end out. I don't like the ding kind of belly sound on top, so. And then maybe we can do another one here that's not the same, because I think it sounds a little dull and boring when we have those. So accentuation 2. I'm going to put them into, if possible, just a group. Accentuations. Cool. Okay, the section that I'm a bit iffy on is these. I feel like something needs to play with it to make it more, fill it out more, make it more exciting. Fine, maybe like a pad would be a good idea. We're gonna put a bit of sidechain on the pad as well. And then maybe we'll put some like automations on it so it's constantly shifting around, not just like and let's lower the speed. Maybe not as much. Let's see if this works here. So we can find something to do there, something sweet, maybe like a pluck or something to accentuate. Again, Earcandy is what the name of the game right now. Okay, let's maybe shorten it. Dun, 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 dun. No more of this. Okay, a little better. Let's see. In combination, they should be doing. Just the smoother needs because we're shifting the attack. Maybe we can play around with the delay a bit on this guy. Okay, cool. From there, I do have an idea. Now that the patching sort of opens up there, I feel like we can come in with like this ARP. Now in Diva, there's a lot that I have of presets for the stuff with ARPs that I really like to kind of like create some Earcandy kind of like swell. Let's see if we can kind of get one that we can kind of mess with. Maybe if we like drown this in reverb and make the release a little higher. Could be that, or maybe a pad opening up would be a good idea. Let's see, we'll just add it there because I know that's what I want. Just play around with it a bit, maybe. No. No phaser. I'm gonna go into maybe like here. Let's see, we are in poly, so maybe I'll go to the trimmer here and maybe try and execute that. So the voice modulator, maybe there's a way to do this. Voice modulator's going maybe or the pan mod is another one, but usually we want to use the voice map index for this, so on the pan if possible. And then I'll put the stack to be 2, so that way we can get the width there. Doing this. Attack maybe more up. So the attack's gonna decide how long it takes to swell up. That's also, and maybe not all the way up. And maybe higher frequencies. Cool. And then I'm gonna use another, maybe like a whistle, the Noran Pure whistle from the pack. Again, it could be a bell, it could be really anything, but I feel like that one's gonna give us some nice like Earcandy moments as we go along. So it would be the maybe some, even like just that. Maybe something more, yeah. Okay, that's kind of nice. Let's record that. Cool. There, I kind of want something like dun dun, like so to create like a bit of like dun dun, a little bit of a climax feel to it. But let's quantize these guys a bit. Maybe get them right. Dun. And then maybe we can play around with the sound. And I think I want to do maybe like to the 7th, which is A sharp. We'll go to the 3rd. Dun, 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 dun. Effects are going to sound so much better once we process them, like add stuff to it. Right now it's sounding a little but the thing is that the idea is working. It's just that they're too in the front of the mix. It should be more back. And again, maybe playing around with the sound would be another good idea. Something that's going to not cost too much. But I like the idea of it. Like this sounds. Maybe low. Okay, getting there. All right, let's see if we can make this gated lead sound better. I think in the first exploration volume 1, there is a sound that I think we can use and mess around with. I think it's going to be one of these back to front. And then maybe we can automate it in. That's all. Maybe a little bit of auto pan, something to make it more interesting. This one is just supplemental, so you can go ham. And let's maybe add just an EQ delay, like auto filter, maybe just opening up. Again, this is a transition at the halfway mark. Okay, let's see if we can maybe use the sound here to create like a... Nah. Dun, dun. Try doing it. It has to like accentuate. Dun 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 dun. Let's see what it can do. Okay, like, and then back. And then back into it. So we'll do that. Like, just copy and paste this, and just bring it up higher. So we really need to make that pop out, so we got to figure it out. And so maybe like high pitch here. Add something to the close hats or something to make them more like swell or some shit like that would be good. Maybe two. Probably there. Maybe duplicate it and do that like that. And the idea of this new channel will be just to accentuate that one spot, these two spots. My idea is to just drown it in reverb, to be honest. Ole, watch it. Let's play Portal on this, since this is just additive. We can probably get a little crazier with it, and we'll call it a day. Okay, let's see what we can do with the lead. Let's try it. I feel like there needs to be a change here. Like that. Maybe even like, now we can have it higher maybe. I think that... Or lower. That makes sense. More dynamic fluent sounds better. Okay, cool. So obviously my camera died, guys, but I think what we're gonna do is do that, something like that. Maybe we'll have that here or here. But again, this section here needs to change, it needs to crescendo, and then we'll go into our second break of the song. Maybe we can push it a little further. We'll see what we decide to do. But other than that, hope you guys enjoyed the series. Camera's dead, but if you guys could see me, I'm saying peace. Again, if you want to support the channel, make sure to head over to evilsounds.com, and I'll catch you guys next time for another video. Peace out and much love.